have a good irrigation scheme in Ngenge. We have a grafted flow scheme in Buko. We have... And these people who come tell you lies here, you see, they have been disturbing me, like the ones like KYAGULANYI and others. They say they are for the youth, but he has been in parliament. I have never heard him talking for the youth money.
Kale kaga sakweng maroju kwando minyanet pigo kama amaro na ragutwet jewre KYAGULANYI kala kaga sakweng mine leblin bogo kwet dene burgyombo bashanga nyegi ko ene biongo ngole para yetji gari man. All of them, if Muntu. Kalambo marajambo Mugundu. Tumkunde. Batumkunde. Why did you not support the youth money when you were in parliament? Because they were in parliament, all of them. Kalak. So here you are dealing with a consultant. On youth affairs. Kaitabon. So what we need is more money so that more people get HIFAs and we cover more people quickly. The programs are there, but they are not big enough. Youth livelihood program and the women fund and so on, they are there, but they are not big enough. So that's what you should be insisting on.
Request as highlighted below. Use along that line. Musengi Joel, who also attended the trek with me, Your Excellency, from Garamba to Birembo. Well, in Entebbe, you promised us to empower us as youth leaders with a startup capital, Etandons and Pakos, just like our comrades from northern Uganda and Luero, who suffered the same time at military insurgency. Farming, Your Excellency. And there are some other things that they lack. There are some challenges, like seeds, tilling their lands, Sukoria Tony, diploma in clinical medicine. Troem Silas, bachelor's of medicine region, Your Excellency, to promote vocational education and hand-on training for young people. This will be a solution.
But to tell you one thing, that as we move forward, we do not want anybody to come from Kampala or from Bale. You look for the vote.
The one is commercial agriculture. This is the one I keep talking to the villagers about. Instead of working for the stomach only, work for the stomach and also for the pocket, but with IMAR, with the Chibaro. So that's sector number one. If all these people wake up, the production will be so big. Then sector two are the factories, like the one we built there, and the ones you see in Kampala, the ones by the Chinese and Indians and so on. Now, where you are now is sector three, services. Education is one of the services Transport, the buses, shops, banks, insurance like Kwame. These are all the services sector. So you can see now, you can create a lot of wealth in the services sector. Then the fourth sector is ICT, the computers and so on. So I'm very happy to meet you because you are a living example of how wealth can be got out of this land of Africa. So this is number one. Number two, I thank you so much for also having good spectacles and seeing that the group that can manage to keep pushing Uganda is the NRM. There are some people whose spectacles don't work very well. They say this group, that group, but these groups, what have they done? What did they do in the past, some of them? And what have they done now? But for you, you have seen this, and you know it's not a joke, and it's a historic achievement for Uganda to be stable all these years after a long time of chaos. So anybody who is thinking seriously should be thinking of consolidating this rather than rather than running around. If you are really serious, even if you had some idea, it is easier for you to consolidate this one which has worked rather than the one twice. The problem is simply a jaw, which means you have now turned a bara from the bush. It is now here. And it all starts with a kwenyuk and discipline.
Gereza High School, Your Excellency, was born in 2000. I remember when I testified to you how I started my business with the 120 shillings in 1978. I went and bought a tin of paraffin, which tin of paraffin was able to grow and produce Gereza High School. I never borrowed money from any bank. I never got funding from anywhere. But what I knew was very important was the protection Your Excellency NRM gave me was more than if you had given me money, I would have misused it. But the protection you gave me was so much of a blessing. The security, Your Excellency, you gave me made me what I am, and the peace Your Excellency NRM gave me brought me this far. So I would like to say thank you very much, Your Excellency, because of who you are in our nation. We shall ever remember you because of what you have done. A tree is known by its fruits, and that's what Jesus said. It is not a matter of shouting, 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 but when you tell somebody, do this, that is the fruit of the work.
There are 4 sectors where you can have wealth and jobs. Sector 1 is commercial agriculture. This is the one I keep talking to the villagers about. Instead of working for the stomach only, work for the stomach and also for the pocket, but with Aymar, with the Chibaro. So that's sector number 1. If all these people wake up, the production will be so big. Then sector 2 are the factories, like the one we built there, and the ones you see in Kampala, the ones by the Chinese and Indians and so on.